just an interesting documentation of this moment in time that I hope is short-lived. This is on pretty much everything in our county, in most of the state, most of the country. Notice, per resolution 2020, COVID-19, safer at home, effective noon, March 26, all people, including employees, patrons within this business, shall adhere strict to CDC guidelines. Don't congregate in groups of more than 10, stay 6 feet apart, and must adhere to these guidelines. Violations are punishable by incarceration or fine, and business or violation may be subject to closure. So that's really what's going on. This is the reality. Temporary closed to ensure the safety and safety of our customers and employees due to coronavirus. So that's what's happening. I mean, look at the situation. You just walk around and you just look around. This is 100% tourist driven. And when you shut down air travel, very international tourist driven too. So no international flights are even allowed in. Shut down all vacation rentals, right? You're not allowed to do anything except for resorts, which there are very few of here right now. So pretty much everything's shut down, which is odd to see. This is one of the top tourist destinations in the entire state of Florida. And this is what you're walking in right now. Nothing.
Is it too good to be true? I want this so much, but don't know if I can trust you. My mind's racing fast, trying to find the red flags I'm used to. All these green lights, are they coming too soon? Caught between red and the green, and you, I'm stuck in the blue.
We're all getting ready, and the rumors are we're going to open it up a little bit in May. Some say not till June, and depends on which phase they're in. We got entertainment businesses here. We've got, look at the tourist-driven dinner cruise boats and the deep sea fishing boats and the pirate ship and the dolphin cruises and the eagle parasails and it's just everybody's dependent on tourism. So this is a very interesting time. And what we're all hoping for is that there's some pent-up demand, right? So the pent-up business coming back is what we're waiting for. So we know it's going to happen. We just don't know the speed at which it is. Is it going to be a V-shaped recovery? Is it going to be a U-shaped recovery? Everyone just doesn't want to see an L, right? That's what we're avoiding. Everything's pointing to that. This is still beautiful. Everything's awesome. It's just a matter of people feeling comfortable again, people walking back and getting back into a new normal, and hopefully part of tourism is part of that. That's the issue that we're all working for. But in the meantime, everyone's hopeful, everyone's ready. They're cleaning boats, shining boats, getting the restaurants clean, getting the hotels clean, getting everything ready to go. So this should be, again, full of people walking up and down, buying, spending money, having fun, having a good time, getting on these jet skis, getting on these boats, enjoying themselves. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of property, beautiful piece. And it's interesting watching an osprey playing with a little bird right up here. It's actually pretty cool. You're seeing a lot more nature, which I guess people are talking about that a lot. There's two ospreys right there. That's my favorite bird. Now what's really interesting is live right around the corner from here, and all of the birds that normally come and steal people's French fries have nobody's French fries to steal. So they're flying around the backyard, they're doing everything looking for food. So they had to reinvent themselves at the same time. When you look at a tourist destination, something as cool as this, the fishing boats, and I mean, all of these wave runners are out cruising around. Parasail boats are out, the pirate ship's out taking people. These deep sea fishing boats, they leave at sunrise. They're gone. That guy, the big yellow dinner boat, doesn't go out till dinner. But over here, all these rental boats, they're out. Jet skis are out, everything's out. It's just so eerie to see this. Short-lived, baby, it's short-lived though. It's going to be interesting to see. I personally believe that there is a lot of pent-up demand for everything, and in real estate and tourism and travel. And my view on tourism is that places like this are going to do way better because the number of people that are going to be traveling to Europe are going to be down. The other people going to the Caribbean are going to be down. It's just going to change it. So nice little beach vacations, safe ones, close ones, drive-tos are going to do very well. And that's why I think the Gulf beaches here in Florida are some of the most amazing beaches in the world. our little places are so cool to come visit. So I know from a tourism will recover, the question is how quickly and how long could everybody hang on? Because what we don't want to see is signs change, right? And just the aggravation that goes along with that. So, you know, there's a few businesses open here. We're all supporting each other. I think we've had lunch at the Pirates Pub and Grub a few times this week alone, just trying to help in ice cream from Larry's place up there. And that's really it that's open around here right now. So that's what's going on at John's Pass. Let's just walk through and look at the rest of the boardwalk. And we're almost done. Finishing touches are happening this week, actually. The last thing's going in is the site work. So they're paving, getting ready for the landscaping. Just putting the driveway in. As soon as we get the driveway in, we can start putting furniture in, and then we start closing those babies. This is one of the normally the most bustling little parts inside of Madeira Beach. This is Madeira Beach Town Center. This is Rock Park, and then City Center Park. And this is a nice little playground, little splash pad for kids, different events and kite fest and Easter egg hunts. This is kind of the gathering spot for the town, and everything obviously was canceled. And it's interesting to see. It's not interesting. It's sad to see. But soon, all these locks will be clipped. Kids will be playing. We'll be having fun again, and we'll be roaring back. Let's go. It's a very interesting time. Very interesting time. While everything else is shut down, there's a lot that's not, guys. You saw the groundbreaking a few weeks ago. All the 104 pilings have now been driven. Now it's time for the foundation. So as we get on the other side, they're taking the crane down. This is the crane that drove the pilings. We're moving this one over to the harbor, baby, right now. And we'll start pilings being driven there. So what's going on over here is the pilings go down to the length that they need to be. They get cut off on the top, and then they're digging around and they're pouring the footers, right? So that's being put, so to make a solid foundation. Then the first slab's being built. Then every 10 days, we'll build up and have another floor. Another 10 days, we'll build up, have another floor. Another floor, and then the finished work in the walls and the guts start to come in. But that's kind of the process. So it's cool to see all this work going on here. They're still digging the footers out here, and on this stage over here, they've already dug them. Now they're about to get ready to form them and pour them. And that's what the foundation for a big, heavy building looks like. Madeira Del Mar. 13 units, and they're gorgeous and they're awesome. And there's still just a couple left, so come get one. Corona shutdown, I hope right on the verge of a reopening, soft opening. Some places are doing that all over. So I want to make sure that you are not waiting. I want to make sure you're open way before the rest of the world is. And most of you watching have been following us nonstop. You never shut down. We never shut down. We've been going nonstop on this one because this is the time to get it. And remember, we were saying, if you wait too long, you're going to miss the opportunity. So do it. This is the time, guys. You hear us talking, and I really hope we're right? And we're going all in that we're right, that a massive surge is coming. Because this is a pent-up issue, and we've got buyers who are ready to buy. We're selling houses left and right, but at about a 60% clip of what we used to. So I'm looking forward to getting that other 40% back and then some and starting to crank. So that's what's going on from this side. But are you really preparing and are you talking to people? I mean, I wish I should have a megaphone and to say, hey, everybody, get ready. Your house is worth way more than you think. We got buyers about to flood this marketplace. They really want this street and we need more inventory. Hello. Hey, everybody, get ready. The surge is coming. The market's coming. We need to have more buyers and the interest rates are about to get stupid low. And it's a good time for you to sell. Your house is worth more than you think. Right, guys, that's the point. That's really almost what we need to be doing right now because we are about to enter a time that we've never seen before. We're in a time we've never seen before. And rather than sit around smoking weed and watching Netflix, those of you who are really working are filling a pipeline like you would not believe and still doing listings, still doing sales and getting ready. Because I'll tell you guys, when interest rates get into the 2s again, which they will, there's gonna be a pop. And you can't participate in the party unless you have inventory on your shelves, right? How great of a store can you have if there's nothing on your shelf? You could be talking about how the mall's having a great time, but if you don't have a store in the mall with stuff on your shelves, you're not part of the party. This is the issue, guys. We've got to get cranking. Need to get some inventory. So that's the point. We just were driving around this town looking at all the projects. We got people working, houses being crashed down, people being torn down. It's just, there's a lot going on, and just get ready. And I'm excited about it. So I know I'm not making light of the situation. A lot of people are having a tough time, but in our industry, guess what? We get to choose whether we have the tough time or the good time. And if you're having a tough time, then you need to go right now, look in the mirror and smack yourself in the face and say, over, game over, let's get back to work. So this is the time. So if you haven't yet checked on everybody that you know, past clients, current clients, and your sphere, you better get on it. If you're not digging into Remind and Expireds and FSBOs and seeing when they're ready, and then you're missing the boat, guys. I can't scream it loudly enough. This is the time, and just take advantage of it, guys. I know you got a little bit of a rest in here and there. I know you're spending time with your kids. Those of you who are homeschooling right now or pulling your hair out, I get it. When normalcy comes back and you get a little bit of time back, it's gonna be amazing. So that is my simple, short message. It's a very similar message, but the message isn't gonna change until you do it. So please make sure you're banging on those doors. Make sure that you are, proverbially of course, banging on the doors right now. But using technology, using Remind, using social, getting out there and just hitting it. And it's gonna be fun. We're out there looking at it, guys. It is gonna be a hell of a surge. And I hope you're here to be part of it. That is the simple plan, and that is our simple drive. And get your ass to work. Go. And one last thing. This economy is in deep trouble, right? Why? Because about 15% of the population is about to be out of work, which means 85% are not. So let's feel bad for the 15%. Let's choose not to jump into that category ourselves, and let's take the 85% and let's embrace them and tell them what an opportunity they're about to have to be able to buy the most appreciating asset in their entire life in the 2% range of interest rates. So guys, we have to do it. So get out there, talk to everybody, and do it, because guess what? Real estate is the leading economic driver in the country. We have a civic duty right now to get out there and to sell houses. We have an absolute duty to get out there and list houses. We need inventory. If we don't do our job with inventory, guys, there's nothing for people to buy. It's our job. Things don't just magically pop up onto the market. It requires us to go talking to people. It requires us to go make people feel comfortable. It requires us to make sure they know where they're going, that they're making a good financial decision. It requires us to bring trust and be the knowledge brokers and be the people that can actually give them good advice, right? And it doesn't happen overnight. It happens now. It happened 2 months ago, happened a month ago, it happened when you started talking to people. Get out there, start the conversations, get people ready, get them pre-qualified, figure out their loan programs, figure out what their homes are worth, get them ready to pounce. right? This is our time, guys. This is our job. This is not just for your own sake. This is for the sake of the entire US economy. Real estate brought us into the last one in 2008, and we're gonna be the ones to pull us out of this financial event that we're in right now. So do your part, right? It's the old ask not what you could do for your country can do for you stuff. This is the time that you need to step up and go to work and get inventory. Every one of you needs to put 3, 4, 5 new listings on the market, because they're all gonna sell, because buyers will be coming to it. So do your civic duty, get to work, get some inventory, and let's get this economy back on track. It's up to us. Let's go make it happen. Get to work, reach out if you need anything. Talk to you later. Bye.